Are Funko Pops the new Beanie Babies? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a new type of video that I'm thinking about doing, kind of turning it into a series of sorts, but we are going to be discussing one of the biggest things that people say, and I mean everybody says this. People who aren't in the community say this, and people who are in the community are afraid that it might be true. Are Funko Pops the new Beanie Babies? Short answer, no. And if that's enough for you, thanks for watching this video and hope to see you again. But if you want more information, I have a ton. So if you like what I have to say today, make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button, and we're going to get into it today. We got some facts because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. We're going to talk about it. First, I want to get this out of the way. I have no idea if Pops will hold their value forever. Almost nothing does. But I don't think that they will crash like the Beanie Babies did. Pops are in a bubble. They aren't a fad. They are a type of collectible. Collectibles go up and down in price. That is the nature of collecting. Fads or crazes are different. They skyrocket up when the craze begins, and their price is fueled by people who don't usually collect things, get in on it for the money. And then it crashes when those same people try to cash out all at once. A perfect example is, because you can have a craze inside of a normal collecting hobby. Perfect example, Pokemon last year. I don't think anyone would call Pokemon a fad, but last year, in part to the pandemic and people like Logan Paul, prices skyrocketed for Pokemon. You couldn't catch them anywhere, so to speak. And that was because people who didn't know a thing about Pokemon saw the money, jumped in, the company saw that, turned their printers up, full blast, and now it's in a bear market, so to speak. Soon, it will normalize and go back to the normal hobby people have loved for many years. Now, I mention that because I know that people are going to point to some moment in the last 12 years that Pops have been around and say, see, look, they skyrocketed. That can happen. And for people like us who are in the hobby now, I hope it happens again, because your collection would triple in value. But that still doesn't make this a fad. Beanie Babies started being produced in 1994, same year I was born, and blew up 1 year later. And in less than 4 years, the craze died. That's not how a normal, healthy collecting community is built. The craze also happened at the same time that eBay started, which was like 1995. At their high, Beanie Babies made up 10% of eBay's total sales. Another thing that fueled Beanie Babies, like that craze, was the parent company, Ty. They underproduced them for a reason, so that they would feel rare. And they retired them every few months. Compare that with Funko, that takes forever to vault these and often overproduces them. And so we all know that they do a second wave and a third wave and so on. This is going to be a hot take, but Funko should do that. They are a business. They only made 1,000 pops or 5,000 of each pop, then, they would be out of business, and that would hurt the value of pops for sure. It would also create a bubble where the prices would skyrocket because no one would be able to get the pop that they want, and then it would die because people would leave the hobby quickly. Last thing about Beanie Babies is they have no nostalgia. Like, no nostalgia. They're stuffed animals. Cute stuffed animals, but still. People, especially men, don't collect stuffed animals. Before you type in the comments, oh, but they released and licensed ones that were designed to look like Ninja Turtles, Pokemon, Ninja Turtles, or SpongeBob. Okay. Cute. But that was after the craze died. They could have been made out of gold. People still wouldn't have bought them. Funko has a much stronger history. Pops weren't the first thing that Funko made. Look at Wacky Wobblers. That did very well for them. Those can be quite expensive, some of the old ones. And that began creating a fan base for the company. Pops were first released in 2011, and anyone that was collecting back then will tell you, and they will tell you, they were not popular at first. I mean, some of the OG Pops sat on shelves forever. They became more popular over time, and 11 years later, almost 12 years later, they're still going strong. Now, I know people are going to say, well, they're dying now, and I'll argue that they're not. Funko is a much bigger company now, so they produce a lot more of each pop now. The days of 240-piece pops are gone. They are a publicly traded company. They need to make money for their shareholders. But popular lines still sell out, and even some of the newer pops can be expensive. Not as much as back in the day, but they also haven't been released for 10 years. So let's look back in 7 years and look at the 4 original black lights. Let's see how much those go for. Funko is also, continue to release new things. Some have been a success, like sodas and Loungefly. Oh, there's not so much. Dorbs were kind of like a flop, but that shows that people still have love for the company, which is a good sign when their main product is Pops. Well, I have more, but I don't want no one to be here at the end. So, in conclusion, Funko Pops are not the new Beanie Babies. That's really that. So if you hear someone say that, please send them to this video and tell them to subscribe. But I hope you guys liked this style of video. I have so many more things that I want to cover and talk about. I know you guys, don't really hear a lot of my opinions sometimes, but let me know if you enjoyed this or if I should just stick to opening boxes. I won't either way, but still good to hear. But drop a comment, let me know what you thought, and let me know if there's other topics that you would like to discuss or talk about, because I'm feeling it. I don't have any box cutter. There's no danger here. But I love you guys so very much, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and you can dislike it while YouTube still lets you do that. But either way, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.